everyone, Argsy here. Welcome along to another mod spotlight video. Now, the purpose of these, if you didn't catch the first one, is to highlight a mod which I think brings something different to the game. Take a look at how it works and why I like it. Now, this is entirely personal preference. It's not a weekly highlight or a mod review per se. It's just because I thought this was something different and I kind of like the way it works. Could be a left field mod, might be something you haven't seen before, so hopefully it might, refresh your memory on a mod or bring a new mod to you. I'm going to try and keep it to modhub, and this one is a modhub and crossplay compatible mod as well. But there could occasionally be a PC mod or a third-party release which deserves some attention. But that's the purpose of these videos. Anyhow, let's move on. We are going to take a look today at the Road Kit by Ola Haldor. This came out about a month ago, 17th of December. It was released on modhub. It is PC and console compatible, so it will work on both. Let's just take a quick look at it here on the mod page and have a little bit of a read about it. So the Road Kit has a price of $10 per piece. It's in the buildable menu. We'll have a look at how it all works in just a second. It contains 5 parts per material type, as well as a set of dirt decals. So there's asphalt, dirt, gravel, and a mix of dirt and gravel. So there's 4 different types of road that you can do down, and each one has 5 parts, which is a straight 10 meters long, and then 15 and 45 degree curves in the both left and right direction. There's a reason for them being at that angle, and we'll get into that in just a little bit. All it does say you can delete the road segments if you no longer want the road there or made a mistake. I think you'll have to paint some grass down again or do something like that if you want to. And a tip for putting down the roads is to place the road first and then use the flatten or ramp brushes to create a more complex road. So if you're wanting to cut through a hill or do something complex there, you can do that with these and with the landscaping tools. The road parts do also have an AI spline, so the AI should prefer the roads you place instead of roaming freely, so it will run along your roads once you've placed them down. So that's the description of it. It's not a very big mod, 1.38 megabytes, and it makes use of the new road decal system that FS25 has introduced. So let's dive into the build menu, have a look at them, and see how they all work. So it just so happens we're actually on a new frontier as well by Ola, and just taking a look at this. So in the build menu, we go down here under decoration, the 4th one down here, and then scroll across to other. And if we go all the way down to the bottom, you find we've got these different road pieces. So we've got the gravel roads, the dirt gravel, the dirt road, and the asphalt roads, and then we've got the dirty details. And like I said, there is 5 different configurations in each of these. So I'm just going to go in here. I'm just going to have a look. You can see there, kind of got our dirt road, our gravel road, sorry. So we can just go in and put that down, come in and put our other one in. Now, one of the keys to doing this, I don't have it turned on, is to make sure you've got toggle snapping, because that makes it easier to place them all in one row as well. But we'll put that one down there, bring this one in, should snap around to our angle if I move my mouse in the right direction. There we go. And we've got our asphalt one as well. So these are 4 different roads, and as you can see, basically we've just put those down. It's painted all the textures, it's leveled everything out, and yeah, looks like a road that you'd get in the game, which is kind of cool. Obviously the interaction here in junction between the existing and what we're doing doesn't look quite right, but that's where the dirty details come into play and can try and alleviate some of that. But let's take a little bit more of a dive into how this all works, because all we've done there is place down the default 10 meter. So let's go back into the gravel road kit, and if you're familiar with the build menu for FS25, you'll know that we now have the option to customize things. So press F here on our keyboard, or whatever your keybind might be on your console or controller, and that's going to come up here and give us our configurations. So we've got our straight road of 10 meters, we've got a 15 degree curve, a 45 degree curve to the right, so those are both the right curves, and we've got a 15 degree curve to the left and a 45 degree curve to the left. So we're going to go for our left one just so it starts moving away from there. Press escape on that, so now it's selected, and we can zoom in here. And you can see, because we've got the toggle snapping on, kind of gets to a point where you can pretty much hover over the right spot, click that, and it's actually going to place it, and that's pretty much seamless. Now, because we've got snapping on, and because Ola's used the 15 and 45 degree angles, that is the snap angles that Giants uses. So every 15 degrees is a snap, so we can come in here, get our next one in about the right spot, that down there, and it's pretty seamless. It's pretty impressive. Go in again, and we can carry on going around, overlapping these a little bit, and placing them down as you want. If we wanted to start going to the right, we can come up here and do let's say a 45 degree curve to the right, escape out of there, once again move those around and get it to snap into about the right angle. to be about there. So here we go. That's going to go around and so on and so forth, and it just carries on going for as long as we want. Now we might be coming up here to somewhere like this, and for example we might have a painted area which is gravel, so we just go very quickly and go and fight the gravel paint. Which one's gravel? Concrete, let's find a gravel. Too many Olas added, too many different options in here. Here we go, there's a gravel, so bring that up. I'm going to make our icon a bit larger, and we're just going to change the shape as well. If we can just come in here and we can paint, and as you can see, that's now sort of leading into our, I don't know, this could be a yard or whatever it is you're making, something like that. This is where the dirt decals, which I was talking about before, come into their own. So we'll go back into our decoration, scroll all the way down, and dirty decals. And once again, you start to see we've got some options here for having some decals that you can put down, which will sit on the road again. These use the decal system, and we'll paint there. So we've got under our configuration options again, got the mud tracks, we've got gravel tracks. You can see those are a bit hard to see because obviously we're on the gravel. Go there to tractor tracks, which are just short tractor marks. We've got longer tractor tracks, a bit of a curve to them. And then we've got long dark tractor tracks, and then we've got gravel and grass spots. So just by using some of these, you can come in here, and for example, if we put this one down in here, it's kind of going to blend and start blending off into that road, and things become a little bit more concealed and more natural, more part of the map. So just head on over this way. I'm going to have a very quick look at this. There you go, you can see that decal sitting down over there. You can't see the end of the road, but it does blend in relatively nicely. If we come along here, you can hear it's gravel under our feet, and yeah, it just looks like a wonderful gravel road. So no longer do you need to go through and use the paint tool and just basically put down a gravel road. You get all the detail there, you get the texture, the tyre tracks, everything like that is done, and you've got some different options. So if you're building a farm track, for example, that went down the farm, you could put this one down. You wanted a really muddy, sort of dirty track, you've got that option. And even if you wanted to build a asphalt road, you could go and put that one down. So I just thought that was a cool mod, a cool idea, and really well executed way of creating more detail in your map. I know a lot of people like building their own maps, and I just thought this was a pretty cool way that Ola's enabled this and made it to work. So I thought we'd take a look and put it into our mod spotlight video. So really not much more to it than that. I'll just very quickly, actually, I might go grab one of these vehicles and just see if we drive from here and send it on down to, I don't know, the sell point down near the farmer's market, and see if it'll follow the AI road or not. So we've brought the tractor on over here. Let's just jump into the worker menu. I'm going to click on ourselves. There is a tractor there. Set a destination. I'm just going to put this target location up this way, and it should be starting. We're going to drive target. So jump out of here, and you can see as we drive along, it's following along the path we've got using those nodes, that AI path that's in there, and heading along the track. So it's doing a reasonably good job, considering these aren't, it's not a perfectly joined spline or anything. Jumps onto the spline, which is underneath this road as part of the map, and off on down its way. So you could conceivably build an entire town. You could do a whole lot using these roads, placeable roads, to create your own detail in a map. I just think it's a pretty cool mod. So there we go, very quick look at the road kit by Ola Haldor, available for PC and console. For Farming Simulator 25, you'll find it in the ModHub. Make sure you drop a rating on it, give it 5 stars, and help support Ola for the work he does. So there we go, that is a look here, our second ever mod spotlight video. Hope you found it informative, hope you found it useful. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.